and welcome to the Roy Rogers Riders Club.
Thrill again to the thundering hooves and cattle stampedes, barroom brawls, and shootouts of classic Western features and TV shows. Annie Oakley, Roy Rogers, Gene Autry, John Wayne, and all their cowboy pals and sidekicks roam the West once more. Heroes never die on Comedy MX channels. They just ride off into the sunset.
As the frontier pushed westward, the signs of civilization followed, bringing man's physical comforts, his buildings, his vehicles, and his railroads. But along with the progress came the many problems, which directly involved Rex Allen, who stars as the Frontier Doctor.
This was an exciting time. A railroad was coming to Rising Springs. It was only a short spur south from the main line. Rising Springs itself turned into a boom town, swarming on weekends with boisterous, brawling gangs of railroad men. As Rising Springs' only doctor, I had a brisk Sunday morning business patching broken heads and bruised bodies. It was during the spanning of the river that I began to notice an alarming rise in the accident rate. And the closer that bridge got to completion, the more trouble we seemed to have. Everything from falling in the river to badly timed explosions.
Hurry up with that stretcher, boys.
I'll take that.
These accidents are coming too often for comfort. One more like this and I'm quitting.
Mike Kilrain, isn't it?
Yes.
Where is it I'm at?
On the job as usual, Mike.
Ah, so I am. Do you know, for a minute I thought I joined the heavenly choir and was seeing an angel.
Might as well let him up, Doctor. He's all right.
I believe he is at that.
Oh, what's more and more I'm coming to believe there's a devil's curse on us.
Now, really, Mike.
Some say it's the spirits of the poor wandering saints that abide in the river.
Mike, you fished and swam in that river. You never saw any spooks in it, did you?
That was different. I wasn't disturbing them with a bridge.
You're a grading foreman. You're supposed to have good sense. I'll check your dad after I take care of these men at the hospital. Would you like a ride into town?
Thank you, Doctor.
Mike, you take it easy for the rest of the day.
Aye. What's happened to you, girl? It's like you've been avoiding me.
You know how busy I've been this vacation, Mike.
Is it gone away to a fancy school that's turned your head? Or is it the handsome engineer from Chicago? Well, you sure can't blame me for trying.
I'm afraid Daddy's not home. His buggy's not in the barn.
I guess it doesn't make much difference. I can catch up with him in town.
Doctor, what's really wrong with Dad?
The judge isn't getting any younger, Julie, and this railroad job's quite a worry, too.
I keep telling him he's silly to work so hard. He's retired. He doesn't need the money.
You keep him on that medicine and try to make him get some rest. I think everything will be all right.
Thanks, Doctor. And thanks for the ride.
You're welcome.
Here, Jude.
To put it bluntly, gentlemen, we'll barely make the payroll. You can sell out to the Southwest Railroad now, and take a small loss, or take another mortgage on your properties and try to hang on. The latter course would entail a tremendous risk. As your friend and your chairman, I cannot ask so great a sacrifice.
We figured you'd advise us to play it safe, Judge, but we don't think that way. We started this project, and we'll see it through. And what's more, we have faith in you to see us through.
I'm touched, gentlemen. Deeply touched. And I'm sure Mr. Collins feels the same.
I can only say I'll do my best.
Well, you're a stranger to us, young man, but you come highly recommended by the judge here. Whatever the judge does is plenty good enough for me.
Thank you. Well, gentlemen, the meeting's adjourned.
Morning, Doc.
Morning. Morning, George.
Morning, Doc.
Mr. Williams.
Come on in, Doctor.
Mr. Collins.
Hello, Doctor.
You heard about the explosion at the construction camp.
Yes, we heard.
We just had a meeting. We were waiting for your report on the casualties.
The broken collarbone was the worst, but it could just as well have been another death. Don't you think you're pushing that work a little too fast?
Listen, if the job is to be done with the time and money allotted, it's the best I can do.
Now, boys, let's not get into that again. The strain's beginning to put everybody's nerves on edge.
I'm sorry, Judge. How's your arm?
Well, I haven't felt the numbness for a week.
Good. Maybe we got it licked.
I hope so. That cerebral business is nothing to fool with.
You trying to get some rest like I told you?
Much as I can. After all, pushing through a railroad is no easy matter.
Keep your eye on.
You bet I will, Doctor.
By the way, Judge, Julie's getting suspicious about your condition. She's going to have to know about it sooner or later.
Put it off as long as possible.
Good day, gentlemen.
Couldn't bring yourself to do it, could you? Just couldn't stand up and make those ranchers quit.
You heard me, Collins. Had I been any more persistent, they would have gotten suspicious. Can't we forget this whole dirty business and be satisfied with a normal, honest profit?
I'll lose my chance to gain control of this spur line? Not on your life.
Not on my life or anybody else's, eh, Collins? Life's pretty cheap to you, isn't it? All those so-called accidents, the maiming and the killing. Doesn't that haunt your nights, Collins?
The only thing that haunts my nights is how to ease your dear friends out of controlling interest. And not get caught.
That won't be easy. Once the bridge is finished, it'll be impossible.
There's a way.
If it involves any more violence...
Why, you pious old fool. If those ranchers ever knew the truth about you, they'd hang you to the nearest tree. You keep that in mind, Judge.
As if I could ever forget.
Have you ever thought what would happen if there were a payroll robbery? If that safe were cleaned out and the workers weren't paid tomorrow?
This is a terrible thing we're doing.
Not so terrible as it is smart. Now hurry it up.
Daddy. What are you doing out here, Daddy? It's the middle of the night.
It's all right. It's my head. It'll pass.
I'd better get Dr. Baxter.
No.
I'm sorry, Daddy. I'm getting Dr. Baxter. What were you doing?
I couldn't sleep. I thought perhaps some fresh air might help me.
You were going to drive?
Now see here, Julie, did you expect me to walk? Baxter said I was not to exercise.
Please, Daddy, don't get so excited.
Word of the payroll spread rapidly. By 10 o'clock the next morning, the section foremen were coming into town. I felt there might be trouble, and I was concerned about the judge.
Everything is being done to recover the stolen money.
That goes without saying. All we want to know if this is going to be payday.
I'm afraid that's impossible.
We have to arrange another loan, and that'll take a little time.
Not a little time, Judge. A lot of time. Meanwhile, what are my men going to eat on?
We're asking you to be patient.
Sorry, Judge. Either my men get paid before sundown or we walk.
You call that fair?
After the way you've been pushing us, Collins, getting my men maimed and killed, we ought to do worse than walk. We ought to take you apart.
There was no call for that.
All right, hold it up right here. Break it up. Get out of there and let him fight. Come on, Joe. Get on. Stand back, all of you, some talking heads. Here, break it up, you two. Call it off. Fighting like this won't get us anywhere. You ought to be ashamed.
Whose side are you on?
On the side of fair play, that's who. Get out of here. Get out, I'll spray the street with you.
All right, Collins, that does it. Let's go, fellas.
That was a crazy thing to do. I had him under control. No mob is going to threaten me.
Put a gun on. The bad.
The trouble now is they're liable to do considerable damage.
Like what?
Blow up the bridge, tear up the tracks.
They wouldn't.
Don't be so sure. They've been building up a considerable head of steam.
Well, supposing you're right. What can we do about it now?
You can alert the ranchers, get them out to the bridge to stand guard.
That's a good idea. Let's get going.
I'll get the horses to the livery stable. Meet you there.
I better get you home, Judge.
Here, take this. You can never tell what those ruffians will do. I'll get the ranchers out to the bridge. We put too much time and money in it to lose it now.
Here, drink this.
What is it?
Is there a gun in the house?
Yes.
Get it.
What is it? What is it?
Lay back down. I'll take care of it.
You're a brave bunch, trying to burn out a sick old man and a girl. Get out!
That judge is crooked as a dog's hind leg. I bet there never was any payroll.
Well, throwing rocks and setting fires don't prove anything. Get out!
Wait till you see what we do to the judge's bridge. Telling old thief that.
I said get out!
The bridge.
Don't worry about it. There's enough ranchers guarding it to take care of it. The barn. Hardly blame them, Julie. Nobody wants to think they're being cheated.
Doctor, those are the payroll boxes. I've seen them before.
Pretty clever. Well, this is the last place in the world anybody would... What are we sitting here for? This is the answer to all our problems. I'll get this over to the construction company. You can go in and tell the judge everything's going to be all right. What's the matter?
Why are you pretending you don't know? That you haven't even guessed? Why must you keep hiding the truth from me?
Julie, you've got yourself all upset. What am I supposed to be hiding from you?
What's wrong with my father? Just tell me what's wrong. Surely you must know he's the one who hid the money here. Is he out of his mind? Is he going crazy? I've got to know.
Well, it never occurred to me that your father hid this money.
He did. Last night, I found him here. He'd been driving. Don't you see? He's not sane. He couldn't be. Is that what you've been keeping from me?
I guess it's time you knew the truth, Julie. I promised your father I'd never tell you, but he has a cerebral condition.
And I was right. It is his brain.
Not exactly what you think. The small blood vessels in his brain are breaking down. He's aging, Julie. And when this happens, we call it a stroke. Now, he's had 2 light ones already.
Is it dangerous?
Anyone could be the last.
Can you do anything to stop them?
Nothing, not directly, except to see that he gets plenty of rest. But when the arteries start to harden and constrict, and the blood can't circulate,
And he's sane, perfectly sane?
I've known your father for a long time, Julie. As far as I know, he's perfectly normal.
Then how do you explain it?
Julie, suppose we don't jump to conclusions. You go in the house and have a talk with your father. I'll deliver this money over to the construction camp. Maybe I can stop some bloodshed.
Thank you, Doctor. The doctor's gone, Daddy.
I know. I saw from the window.
Aren't you going to ask where we found the money? I was hoping you'd ask how we found it and how it got there. But you know, don't you?
Yes. The doctor. Does he know, too?
I told him. I thought you were losing your mind.
It's just as well. Soon everybody will know.
Would you want to tell me about it?
Julie, listen. I never wanted to do this thing. I gambled that time I was in Chicago. Collins' wealthy railroad friends tricked me into the wheat market. I gambled, and I lost. I did it for you.
What does it matter about me?
I should have died. I should have died with the first attack I ever had.
Don't say that. Don't ever say things like that.
If you could possibly forgive me, Julie. You're all I have. Bring the buggy around front.
You were right, Mike. Here they come out from town.
It's the construction workers, and they're spiling for a fight.
Get back to the bridge and get the dynamite out of the magazine. They'll be looking for it.
Sure thing, Mr. Collins.
Unhitch those horses from the wagon. Put it across the tracks of that crossing.
We'll try to stop them before they get to the bridge.
Just in case you don't, I'm going back to the dam and warn the rest of the ranchers.
Come on, man, we'll unhitch your horses to crossing.
closer. Nobody's gonna cheat us out of a month's pay.
I found the payroll! It's not just the money! It's the payroll!
Hold on now, boys. Just a minute. You'll all get paid. Take it easy. Mike, will you take over and pay the men off?
It's a pleasure to be, Doc. But where'd you find the money?
Does it make any difference?
Not that you got it, no. Come on, give us a hand, Doc. Doc, it's the judge and Julie.
Isn't that Collins talking to him?
Aye. Probably came to tell him the good news.
It's only fair you should know, Perry. I'm telling them the truth.
Shut up, you old fool. We've got to get out of here fast. Turn the team around and head back to town.
You don't frighten me, Perry. Out of my way.
Some of you men come with me.
Daddy! Daddy! Mikey was Collins. He shot him.
He's heading for the railroad. Come on, Barry.
He's hit in the shoulder. He's dead. The bullet didn't kill him. He died from a stroke.
We wanted to tell the truth, to make amends.
Mike, he's in the engine.
Look out! A dynamite!
Collins was dead. Other men took over the accounts and plans. 2 months later, in June 1901, the bridge spanned the Rio Santos Paseos and the railroad spur was completed. I dropped by on dedication day to pick up Julie Sharon for the ceremonies.
Good afternoon, Doctor.
Julie, if it'll be any comfort to you, you and I have a little secret. No one will ever know.
Thank you, Doctor. Well, hello, Mr. Kilrain.
I hope you won't mind, Julie. I can't go long. Unexpected sick call.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Oh, you needn't be. Mike here can take you along in my buggy.
That is, if it's all right with you, miss.
Well, Of course, Mike. I'd be delighted.
Have a good time.
Oh, Doctor. If you're going to sit up with a sick friend, you might need this.
Come up there.
Till the turn of the century, Arizona was a hard-won territory. The obstinate and clever Apache Indians fought continuously against the U.S. Cavalry. Making his rounds, helping friend and enemy alike, this man helped bring peace to the turbulent border states. Rex Allen stars as the Frontier Doctor.
Last Indians to surrender to the United States government were the Apaches. Because of the trouble they had caused, they were banished to Florida. However, it wasn't very long before they were returned to Arizona. When Geronimo surrendered on March 21st, 1886, he was sent into exile. One of his sub-chiefs, Hulapa, went along. This is a sad homecoming for him and his small family, because they, like many other Apaches in the swamplands of the South, had contacted the white man's disease, tuberculosis.
Doctor, I still can't understand why they're shipping him back here.
Because it's the best place for them, Colonel. Those Indians need good food, fresh air, and sunshine. In fact, this Arizona climate's the best cure we know for tuberculosis.
I just don't like it. I've fought those Apaches for 20 years, and I don't trust them, sick or well. Where are we going to put them?
I've been scouting around since the Surgeon General sent me here, and I've located an unused barracks over south of the munitions shed. I think it'll do for an isolation ward.
Very well.
Yes.
Dr. Baxter.
How do you do, Doctor?
This is Colonel Cameron.
Colonel?
Can I help you?
Thank you.
You have a tough trip?
You know how sick Indians are. You never know when they're in pain.
They're never that quiet when they're well. Dr. Baxter's in charge now.
He's not too happy about the sick Indians returning, is he?
No, he isn't. Did you bring the medical records?
Yes, Doctor, in my luggage.
I'll take over here. Why don't you report to headquarters, and after you've freshened up, come over to my office.
Yes, sir.
Sergeant?
Yes, sir.
You better get some stretchers. There's probably some people in those other wagons that can't walk.
Yes, sir.
Come on, feller.
That's the boy.
Everything's all right now. You? Come in. You don't look like someone that had traveled 2,000 miles over a rough road.
Well, I still feel like it. I see you've been looking at the records.
Yes, I have, and I'm not too happy with what I see. Some of the patients are pretty far gone.
Too bad they were ever sent back east.
You'd have a tough time convincing Colonel Cameron of that. Sit down.
Thank you.
I've requisitioned wool blankets and food from the officers' mess.
Wait till the Colonel hears about that.
Yes, I know. They'll need the best of care.
Well, even the Bible tells us what they need is good food and rest and fresh air.
Unfortunately, we've learned very little about tuberculosis since that time. Well, I want to get acquainted with my patients.
That isn't going to be easy, Doctor.
Tell me anything about medicine that is. You've got to understand, this will help her.
No good, I say. I want to take my woman and my son and go to the mountains.
I'm sorry, but you're under quarantine. Colonel Cameron's orders.
I tell you, they will die. I watch by the bed of others who have died. I know.
Please, Ulapa, this isn't good for either you or your family. Dr. Baxter's trying to help.
He is like other white men. Murderers of my people.
Thank heavens you're all right, Doctor.
He's too weak to cause much trouble.
Take him to the guardhouse.
No, don't do that. He'll die in a cell.
Does it matter?
He's just excited. Let's give him another chance.
Will you take the responsibility?
Yes, sir.
All right. But if we have any more trouble here, I'll throw the whole tribe in prison. You two men stay on guard.
Doctor, quick.
Get me a fresh hypodermic needle.
Doctor?
They're at peace, Hulapa. They're free forever.
Hulapa is not free. What did I tell you? You can't trust any Apaches, sick or well. Now that Jalapa's on the loose, you know what that means? These hills are still full of renegade Apaches. They'll hide him, help him, maybe even start another Indian war. And it's all your fault.
Colonel,
Now you listen to me, Dr. Baxter. I'm taking away all privileges from the rest of those sick Apaches. Woolen blankets, food from the officers' mess, sunning themselves on that balcony. From now on, they'll be locked in the barracks with double guards on the doors. And they'll eat Indian rations.
Colonel, that'd be deliberate murder. And I don't think the Surgeon General would approve.
I don't care what the Surgeon General thinks. This is my post. I give the orders here. And as for you, Sergeant, 2 weeks on bread and water for letting that rotten redskin steal your sidearms. Or would you rather have a general court-martial?
No, sir.
That's all.
After we found the Colonel's body, we realized that he was only number 1 on Jalapa's list. That morning, I joined a patrol looking for the renegade Apache. patrol was far outnumbered. It was a running fight back to the fort. We lost too many men, but the Apaches also suffered. Later, both wounded cavalrymen and Indians were picked up in wagons sent out under heavy guard by the new Commandant Major Eli Carter. That day and far into the night, Marion and I worked over the wounded. It was nerve-wracking work, especially with the wounded Indians who fought against medical attention. Thanks. Have some yourself.
Something's bothering you.
Sometimes a doctor wonders just how much good he's doing.
You're doing a lot of good. There'd have been many deaths if it weren't for you.
Maybe. The Indian situation's worse than ever.
Well, the wounded Apaches have been stubborn. But the sick Indians in the isolation barracks think the world of you.
No. It's you they idolize. You haven't spared yourself for a moment. You've been up day and night tending and giving me a chance to rest. Sit down. Just how much sleep have you had?
Enough.
Marion, I've been watching you. Your high color and that cough. You ever had any trouble with your lungs?
Well, of course not. I just have a cold.
That's more than a cold. You've exposed yourself to that disease time and time again. And I don't have to tell you that tuberculosis is highly contagious.
Must I remind you, Doctor, I'm a nurse. One of the first things I learned was how to take care of myself.
You're a very efficient nurse, and I'm sure you've taken every precaution. However, doctors and nurses have been known to be infected by their patients.
Well, that hasn't happened in this case. May I go?
Wait a minute. Sit down. Here, finish your coffee. I didn't mean to rile you, but I just thought it'd be a good idea to run some tests on you.
That's completely unnecessary. I'm tired. I'd like to go to my room.
Wait. You sure you won't change your mind about the test? Then do me one favor, will you? Please stop driving yourself so hard. If you need some help, call an orderly to relieve you so you can get some rest. Or call me.
Oh, Doctor, you need your rest more than I do. You're doing too good a job to let anything happen to you. Good night.
Jim Hawks.
Shot in the back, sir. He never had a chance.
Where did you find him?
Near an Apache village. Mr. Hawks was on his usual tour of the reservation.
Scored 2 for Hulapa.
Are you sure?
Figures. Hulapa swore to kill everybody that had anything to do with deporting him and his tribe. Hawks was the Indian agent. He was partially responsible for sending them back east.
It was Hulapa, all right. I'll bet we hear plenty about this. Sergeant, this is a civil case. Take the body back to town.
Yes, sir.
The sergeant was right. The whole territory had been aroused by Hulapa's raids. Hugh Patterson, ex-Army scout and Indian fighter, now the territorial delegate to Congress, had been ordered to the fort to conduct an inquiry. Patterson called a conference with the new commandant of the fort and myself.
Gentlemen, I moved heaven and earth to have those Apaches deported from this territory. They've always been troublemakers, and now they're coming back, causing more trouble. This has got to be stopped.
We've been doing our best, Mr. Patterson.
It's not good enough. Have you any idea how I can get to see Hulapa?
Maybe. Through the reservation Indians.
I'd like to talk to him face to face like I did Cochise and Geronimo. They listened.
Circumstances were different then. Cochise was an honorable man. Geronimo was old and tired. Ulopa's bitter. And with a death sentence hanging over his head, he has nothing to lose.
Well, I still would like to talk to him. Major, will you have your Indian scouts pass the word? It might drift back to Jalapa's hideout.
Yes, sir.
The word went out from scout to Apache reservation Indians, from reservation Indian to Jalapa's men. And Jalapa himself heard that Patterson wanted to see him. Jalapa said he would see Patterson only if he came unarmed and accompanied by the Apache scout and me, also unarmed.
Well, where is he?
Here. Speak.
These are our terms, Jalapa. Give yourself up now, and you'll get a fair trial.
Fair trial from white men? Kill him. Doctor! Take him with us.
Come in.
The scouts have just returned, sir. They couldn't pick up his trail. I have a patrol standing by.
Sergeant?
Yes, sir.
I'm going to take command. We'll use every available man on this patrol. We know that Patterson and the Army scout are dead. There's a chance that the doctor might still be alive. Come in.
May I speak to you, Major?
Certainly.
Before you send out that patrol, will you listen to Chiricahua?
Why? What does he have to say that all Apache not saying? Like white man, some good, some bad. Chiricahua, good Apache.
He's very grateful to Dr. Baxter for all he's done to help the sick Indians. Major, if you send out the soldiers, it only means another battle and more bloodshed. Besides, they may not even be able to find Ulapa's hideout. Chiricahua can find it.
You mean that you trust this man? It may be some sort of Apache trick.
He's a man of his word, like Cochise was. He thinks that he can make contact with Ulapa, perhaps save Dr. Baxter's life, that Ulapa's holding the doctor as hostage.
Would you put your trust in him?
Absolutely. I've been with him ever since we left Florida. He wouldn't lie to me. I know that. Please, Major, for Dr. Baxter.
All right. We'll give him 24 hours.
Thank you, Major.
Why do you keep him alive, Ulapa?
He will die soon. I want him to suffer as Apaches have suffered.
But it is dangerous to keep him so near the fort.
Take him into the hills. My braves gather at sundown. They will see him die before we attack the fort.
word to the white nurse. You're free. Go to the fort. Look out!
I was going to kill Ulapa next. He is bad for Apache Nation. Take my gun, Doctor. Go.
He said he was gathering a war party. Where?
At Sunset Rock.
If I could get to Hulapa before his braves gathered, maybe I could go ahead with the job that Cherokee had started and save the fort from attack. Was dead. The exertion of his final effort to escape had hurried his death. Wait a minute, Marion. You're not leaving on that wagon.
Well, I certainly am. There are more sick Indians to be brought back here.
I know that, but you need treatment yourself, and you're going to a hospital.
Well, Doctor...
Major, this girl needs to stay here and take treatment herself.
That's an order, nurse.
Yes, sir. You do visit your patients twice a week, don't you, Doctor?
Well,
That's an order.
take good care of her, won't you, Major?
See you soon, Doctor.
Thank you. I was still worried about Mary, but a great victory had been won. The government ordered the return of all Apaches to their homelands. Ulapa's band surrendered, and at long last, in 1898, Arizona became a peaceful territory. And because of this, 14 years later, Arizona became the 48th state in the Union.